my own world of make-believe.
What is up, guys? Maccabee Speed coming at you. Great S45 episode for you, following up the absolutely groundbreaking episode we uploaded last time. We saw an incredible new ammunition run through the S45 fairly perfectly. When I got home, I noticed something absolutely profound on the footage. As it turns out, when the next round was chambering from the magazine, the bolt was so forceful on the back of that round that it was pool cueing the interior pellet out of the sabot. Go shooty boy. That lightweight sabot was all that was left, and that was what was potentially causing our dry fires. Today we have to verify this. We have to validate it, right? I've got a few magazines loaded up with lead ammunition just to go ahead and quantify that the machine still runs well after being dumped so many times last week. The bolt's still really loose, but this is definitely my best running S45, so I have high hopes for today. Let's go ahead and bring a few magazines out and see exactly what happens. The compressed air thing really is a limiting factor as far as air guns go, right? It's the operator and air guns, compressed air. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it tethered just because it's a little bit more fun that way. These mags run good, bro. These mags run good. I do like these brand new.
My room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Seems fine. Shit seems just fine. Even though we really kind of kicked this thing's ass last week, as far as all those dumps that it had, still seems okay. There's one side that has one in it, there's one side that has more in it. Let's use both sides. Last lead round. Good to go. Weapon is clear. Weapon is safe. All right. So that's the way an S45 on paper is supposed to run, but I know a lot of you guys out there don't have S45s that run that well. This specific one is the best running one that I have. I have no idea what magical components are inside of it to make it do so good, but my shit runs really good. This is the potential they have, not the everyday expectation that every user is going to have. You're really going to have to fine tune it to get it to this level of performance, but once you go through it, it does have the potential as a machine to do what you just saw. Back once again with these super bad, super neon, brightly colored sabots. Like I said earlier, I think that the fact that we were loading them in with the open end of the sabot forward was causing the bolt to actually pool cue the interior pellet out. What we can do to try and fix that today is I'm going to actually load these backwards, right? Why get crazy with it? Why change the drawing? Why change the tolerances yet? Let's just turn this into a big pellet with the back open side acting as a skirt and the bolt now pushing the pellet further into the sabot as opposed to out of it. If it jams up solid, we'll know this is the wrong way to do it. But if it does okay, you know, who knows? We're onto something. If it does really good, I'll break out my chrony and show you guys the energy it makes. Prove the idea and then get the details. Now the good thing is these new magazines actually give you one more round capacity than the previous mags did, and because I print mine on a holographic sheet, they have this cool sparkle to the back. I love the sparkle, right? Why not? Why not? If you have the ability to do something cool and you don't, you're just being lazy. I don't know. Who knows? At least now, like when it starts to dump, I actually am used to it and ready for it and don't freak out like it's a major issue, right? It's a pretty good thing to be used to. Backwards ammo, put it in the breech, shoot the gun. Goes in the breech, shoot it. Oh! It went spicy, and it actually sent ammunition too. So that's kind of interesting. Will it go again if I cock it? And I think it actually just left the barrel. That may have left the barrel. Whoa! I don't know. I'm gonna actually go ahead and use a ramrod and check the barrel for being clear. Barrel is clear. It absolutely sent that round when I let the bolt go. So that's not going to be the answer for us. So we might actually have to go back to the drawing board and potentially upsize this ammunition so that it doesn't feel like it's a dry fire to the gun. However, I am going to continue to shoot this and at least see if I can get through one more magazine with this ammo. I'm not going to give up on this. I'm not a quitter. Take two. If it doesn't work one way, try it the other way. Ammo is now facing forward. I will say this though, this is definitely one of those times where I am paying extra close like attention to safety because of the fact that now potentially whenever I let the bolt go, ammunition could also leave the barrel as we previously saw. So I want to always have this in a safe direction no matter what. It don't like this ammo. I'm just gonna say that. It does not like this ammo right now. Now if I put this in and let the bolt go, will it go off again? Yeah, yeah. I don't know what that is. That was weird, huh?
Yeah.
And see, now it doesn't want to do it. It's like it only does it after it dry fires. And that makes me suspect that potentially I've already broken my valve pin at this point, and it might be in two pieces and a little bit longer after it does that dry fire thing and gets slammed back into position when we shoot it or when we let the bolt go. I don't know that this is really going to work out too well for us, and I don't really want to try and force something just for the sake of breaking it. That's not why we're here. We're here for advancement, not failure. We saw when you use the correct ammunition that you're supposed to in the very beginning of the episode, this thing sprays hate. Secondly, I think that we saw the SABOT ammunition still needs a little bit more work before it's optimized for this platform. They might not quite be as forgiving as the stuff that was specifically designed for this platform by both Lucky 7 and Jim at Texoma. I think it's going to be a great place to go ahead and end today's episode, but if you like today's episode, give it a thumbs up. You want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more with that notifications button so you can stay current on the channel as well as when these videos come out. If you really like what you saw today, make sure you share it so that other people can see it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.